Hello world, I am Agitated Crane, and those are the voyages of the Agitated Crane. I renamed my ship in the last episode. As you can see, we have a new, I believe it's called Constitution class vessel. We got a new crew members. Alan is our new engineering officer. Hopefully I will get to use that ability. It's a heal, so hopefully it's not going to be a wasted slot, but at the same time I don't want to get damaged that much to need to heal it, to heal my ship. What can we talk about? I guess nothing much. I like my crew, I'm happy with it. I'm looking forward to getting Andorian as well. I think this the setting, I guess, or the theme for this crew and the ship is going to be Discovery and / Kelvin timeline. So J.J. Abrams stuff, right? So what this means? It means that I have another character that I wanted to put Kelvin timeline into, but he will be more into time travel, I guess. Even though this person was time traveler as well, we will make her Kelvin timeline person, Enterprise person, Discovery person, and all that cool stuff. Anyway, let's continue with missions, right? Right. Hail.
Starfleet intelligence needs your help.
Really? You are not going to read it for me? Starfleet believed that the Klingons were testing their new weapons in the Image system. We have information that now leads me to believe that those testing programs are for something much bigger than a new kind of torpedo. Starfleet intelligence has received a message from someone claiming to serve in Ambassador Bavad's personal force. This source says that the ambassador's research is complete and that he is planning to on using some sort of Doomsday weapon on Federation worlds. My aide, Lieutenant Van Zyl, will join you for this mission. Go with her to the Donia system. Bavad has a small supply base near one of the outer planets. Our source, a man named Kvalk, says that we will find the information we need to stop Bavad there. And we will get a bunch of stuff, as well as alien engineering officer. I guess we will not be getting any of these. I will be saving them for like, I guess, what? Boarding party 3 or something like that.
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Yes, quite. And we will auto-navigate there. Now, obviously we could have transwarped directly there, but that costs credits, and credits are actually surprisingly hard to earn. You can basically only earn credits from selling stuff. The missions, like they don't give credits, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, they give the lithium, they give experience, expertise, and some items, which could be sold though, so that's good. Now, experience is used for leveling character. Expertise, however, that's for your bridge officers, And actually, since we increased in rank, I think we can promote them. Yeah, here we go, promote, and that uses expertise. The promotion gives them new, like, abilities, access to new abilities. So that should be fun. So let's promote actually everyone. Can we? I think we can, right? Let's prioritize people that are actually going with us on away missions. And Alan shall be promoted as well. Can I promote her once more? No, I cannot. Okay. And also learning skills also, I believe, requires expertise. Yeah. Cost to learn new ability 450. You also need manuals, so we will eventually be getting all of that. Some of them are harder to get than others, but you know. Oh, someone placed a sun on the road. Still quite a while away. Okay. Should we look on some of the stuff in the store? Nah. I don't think it is needed. I don't think there is something interesting here. Although this Age of Discovery starter pack, it will give us Discovery Phaser Sniper Rifle, Prototype Light Exploration Cruiser, which sounds great. Apparently it scales with your level. Stun pistol, some inventory slots. How much does it cost actually? Not that much at all. Starter packs, and it's on sale. Oh man, I should really get it right. You know what? Uh-huh. Okay, let's actually buy it. It's on discount. It doesn't cost that much, and you know, Discovery stun pistol, sniper rifle, and all that cool stuff. I will be getting that later, but here is the bundle. Stun pistol, phaser rifle, and actually I will be putting that on my character, and Evelyn should get a new gun. Someone else should get this pistol. I believe it's better, slightly. Yeah, it is. We have Tardigrade companion. Great. I will actually put it on my character as... Oh, no, I cannot. I guess it's just inventory item. Okay. And we have this experience bonus pool bound to character. Let's use it. It's promo, why not, right? Did I forgot about something? Phaser rifle, stun pistol, inventory slots. Were inventory slots unlocked? I will check on the video. I think it increased automatically. See, you received 12 inventory size increase. Yeah, it worked. And the ship. Can we actually check here, for example? Switch starship. Oh. The ship is not there. I think we can claim it though with from here. Where would it be? What tier is it? It's this guy, right? And apparently he scales, so he has tactical, engineering, science, engineering. Okay. So maybe now I will be going with the normal leveling stuff. Now, Donia 1. This world was once inhabited by a highly industrial society. Little was done when pollution began to damage the ecosystem, and when the vast forests that once covered the southern continent were destroyed to make room for more growth, the resultant greenhouse effect raised average temperature by more than 10 degrees over a 200-year period. In the late 2380s, the Federation helped the remaining population evacuate their dying world. It probably has been one of the episodes. I do not recall it. Alright.
We're counting on you.
Captain, we have arrived in the Donia system. Starfleet intelligence told Admiral Quinn that they have a contact in Belat's fleet and that he is on one of those vessels. I was expecting some sort of coded transmission, but I'm not receiving anything. It is time for the direct approach, Captain. I recommend that we disable one of the Klingons' ships and board it. Alright. I guess that is our plan. And I actually wanted to look at my weapons. I believe they said that these will be scaling with level. Hopefully that is true. Anyway, let's fly. I will be getting strategic maneuvering. Great, and we have engaged them. Okay. Oh, beam overload is working. Great. Now, tractor beam will do kinetic damage as well as stop them in place. So I can just go nuts on them, like so. Now let's recalibrate the shields again. So we heal a little bit, and as you can see, they be melting. More beam overload, which just destroys the shields. Great. A bunch of ships there. Should I be destroying them? Maybe. Probably not. The weapon energy I think is fine. Or it appears to be fine. Yeah, so we can only slightly inconvenience them. We cannot destroy them. Let's scan this those gases. And let's board
Whatever you
the
need,
Tark.
sir.
Enemy shields, weapons and engines are totally disabled, Captain. We are sending over boarding parties to secure the ship. You can join them whenever you are ready. Let's see. I am ready. Nope. Okay. So wait, if I don't actually have to press spacebar all the time. I can just enable auto attacks. I did not know that this is possible.
How can I help you?
And I'm alone here, sadly. Nevertheless, I'm coordinating the boarding party's movements. The teams are reporting that the Tark was running with a skeleton crew. There have been a few skirmishes already, but you shouldn't have too much difficulty securing the ship. Okay, thank you. Oh, there are some enemies there. This is sniper rifle. I was enjoying my sweep attack on my other weapon. Oh well. This can be moved somewhere here, and I will actually summon it, even though it's... Can I summon it? Yeah. No. Yeah. Here it is. It is pretty. It is pretty. Now it is not combat pet, so it will just follow me around. It's not going to attack everyone, sadly. And this I think is stun, not area of effect either. Alright. That one is dead. But sniper rifle has its advantages as well. So it shouldn't be an issue.
Your orders, sir.
The deck you are on is secure, but Gamma Squad is reporting that there are a few Klingons left on the bridge. The Klingons have locked down the turbolifts, but now that we hold main engineering, we can take control of the entire system. The turbolift near your location is operational. Use it to get to the bridge, and I will transport security teams to support your advance. Okay. So they want me to go back. To the turbolift. Okay. Here we are. Great. Everyone is dying. Should be working. And I'm supposed to go here.
Whatever you need, sir.
The bridge and the rest of the ship are secure, sir. And the remaining Klingons are being transported to the brig for holding. Commander Burgess was sure that there was information on this ship that would be valuable to us. Perhaps it's in the ship's logs. There should be a terminal in the ready room. Maybe you will have more luck finding what we are looking for. Let's check. Access ship logs.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kavok. Why?
That's
He
our
and a
contact,
group of
right?
Traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space.
Yep.
I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this. He tried to explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Bavat has ordered me to bring him to the Imaga system for questioning. Kavok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is the one Kavok deserves.
Alright. Let's go to the brick, I guess. And save our contact. Turbo lift to brick. Hello, friend. Use comm panel.
What do you want?
I won't speak to you through a force field like a caged animal. Let me out and we can talk. Alright? I shall open the cell. Okay, let me go AFK for a second. Okay, I'm back. Now, he let himself out, or did I do that? Regardless.
You are my enemy, but today you are my only hope. I will redeem my honor.
Why were you in the brick? We know this, but let's hear him.
I was once the first officer of this ship. I served the House of Bavat loyally and well, and fought by my captain's side in battle. I thought I was living an honorable life. And then I learned what Ambassador Bavat's plans for the war were. I could not let Bavat do such a horrific thing. To unleash such a weapon upon the galaxy for his own ends is the act of a coward, not a warrior. I gathered a small group of officers who thought as I did. Our plan was to take over the ship and fly it to the Imaga system. There, we would either stop this Doomsday before it occurred, or die in battle. I tried to take this ship. I failed. Now I am dishonored, and I must redeem myself or die.
Okay.
Do you have more questions?
Why did you contact us?
When my plan to take the Targ was discovered, I knew I had to act quickly. Bavat has much more than the experimental weapons from the base in the Briar Patch. He has a planet killer. A ship of such destructive power that nothing can stand against it. He intends to use this Doomsday machine to attack Federation worlds.
That would be bad.
I find myself in a strange place. To regain my honor, I must join forces with my enemy. I sent a coded message to the Sol system and hoped that the right person would hear it. Do you have more questions?
Why do you think Bavat is doing this?
Bavat is obsessed with conflict. He believes that the Klingon Empire will stagnate and fall into degeneration and ruin unless they have enemies to fight. Without war, Bavat believes that we will destroy ourselves.
That is quite possible.
Bavat found the planet killer, and he ordered his scientists to learn how to control it. Now, he plans to attack and destroy one of your worlds. The Ambassador knows the Federation wants peace, but if there was an attack where billions died, would something so heinous make you want revenge? If he succeeds, the war between our peoples will be endless, and Bavat will have won. Do you have more questions?
Tell me more about this planet killer.
It is a ship with no crew. Its hull is solid neutronium. It fires beams of pure anti-protons, and fuels itself with the hulks of destroyed planets. Weapons are useless against it. The planet killer is ancient. I have heard stories that your Starfleet defeated a device similar to this long ago. I hope that you will be able to defeat this one as well.
We will try.
Do you have more questions?
Again, this is a reference to some episode that I do not recall. Where did Bavat find a Doomsday machine?
It was a floating hulk deep in the Taang Nebula. Ships from his house searched for months before they found it. Bavat claims to have knowledge of the future. He says that is why he knew the planet killer would be found in the nebula. Its location was forecast. I do not know if this is true. If our actions cannot change our path, then are we imprisoned by fate? Was I destined to lose my honor and betray my captain? Do you have more questions?
Bavat has knowledge of the future?
So he claims. I was once one of Bavat's most valued officers, and he told me much of his plans. Bavat said that centuries ago, there was a temporal Cold War. Factions from the future manipulated people in their past like pieces in a Klinjar game, each trying to change history for their own ends.
This, I believe, is reference to Enterprise, Star Trek Enterprise. There were, I think that's where the temporal Cold War is coming from. And we are actually part of it as well, because we were pulled out from the Discovery era, where we should have died in the battle over the Earth, but we actually got pulled out and tossed in here.
Agents from one of these future factions, the Nakul, came to the Klingon Empire in the 22nd century. They tried to gain my people's loyalty by revealing much of what was to come. My ancestors listened and recorded all that they were told. Then they spat in the Nakul's faces and sent them back to their own time empty-handed. Even then, we would never be willing slaves.
We will meet Nagul, but not today.
Since then, the knowledge that the Nakul offered in trade for servitude has been preserved by a small cabal of Klingons. This organization ruled from the shadows, using what they knew, what was forecast, to guide the future of the Empire. Bavat is the last. He has no sons, and trusts no one. When he dies, all that came from the Nakul dies with him. Do you have more questions?
Yes, quite a few actually. What was your plan to stop the attack?
Bavat had a plan to stop the Doomsday machine if he ever lost control. This ship is equipped with Hak-Peng torpedoes. They have a greater yield than any weapon currently used by the Empire or your Federation. The planet killer is hidden in the Imaga system now. My plan was to fly to the system, disable Bavat's control over it, and then use the weapons on this ship to destroy it.
I see.
Do you have more questions?
Why can't we simply send a fleet to Imaga to stop the Doomsday machine?
Bavat's forces have total control over the Imaga system. To keep any ships but those loyal to him away, Bavat has installed a series of generators that maintain an energy drain, much like the Breen weapon that disabled ships during the Dominion War. Bavat's ships have been modified to withstand this drain. Any others that approach the system will be helpless.
The Breen and the Dominion War, I believe, is part of the DS9, and I haven't watched it that far, so I'm not familiar with what was going on there. But some of the Breen ships are available in game, and I actually have some of them, and they do have like specific consoles that can be used on them, and specific armor, not armor, but like the equipment, the ship equipment, and even like ships itself, I believe, have some. No, not ships. But basically there are like console sets and then equipment sets, and you have all of them. The ship is actually like very drainy, if you will. And yeah, they do drain energy and specialize in disabling and stuff like that.
Do you have more questions?
No. What should we do now?
Help me. Repair this ship and we will fly it to Imaga together. Then we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday machine and end the threat to your Federation.
Alright.
How can I help you?
I'm receiving a transmission from Earth's space dock for you, priority 1. I will patch the message through to you. You can use the terminal in the ready room. Alright. To the ready room. Should be somewhere on the bridge. It waited for us. And the bridge is somewhere there. Alright. Let's contact Starfleet.
Do what you think is best. It's risky, but Kvalk may be our best chance to stop Bavat and this planet killer. I'm notifying all available ships to change course for Imaga. Once the energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop the Doomsday machine before Bavat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them. I know you can do it. Good luck.
Captain Tirsi to Lieutenant
Yes,
Von Zyl.
Captain.
Send a repair team and bridge crew over immediately. We will be using this
Understood.
ship.
I'll join you shortly.
All systems are operational and we are ready to depart. Warp to Imaga. Okay.
I'm monitoring communications from the planet. They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us, or they think we're supposed to be here. We're safe for now, but that could change. We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful. Bavat trusts no one, not even his own men. He may have defenses in this system even I don't know about.
Okay, so now we are in Klingon Bird of Prey, which is great. We cannot change equipment, obviously, but we can place someone in the stations. However... Oh, this is disaster. Okay. Actually... Is it? Is it? Yeah. Okay, let's disable this as well. Scan generator alpha, and we can actually use cloak. And as you can see, our shields dropped. And we cannot use anything else except evasive maneuvers, which is fine, but we are not going to use them right now. So yeah, you cannot do buffs or something like that, and if you start using something, you will be decloaked. And this ship is using cannons, as you can see. So okay, done. Okay, you know what? Die from that. I'm missing because it's a small target. But as you can see, it deals way more damage. However, I have to. It deals more damage, but it has very narrow targeting arc, so I cannot just put it on my damage report.
Minimal damage, Captain. All systems are functional.
Kowalk, what attacked us?
Drones? Ah! Bavat must have upgraded the security. Scanning the generators now. I have the data. We will need to load the control program into all 3 generators. After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal on the planet's surface.
So I can't just put it on my cruiser because that I can't maneuver it as well as this bird of prey, right? Alright. And now other generators as well. Damn it. I don't like drones. And I don't like small craft because it evades way too easily. And when I fly it, it never does. Come on. Great. When I fly one of these small crafts, it's a disaster. Like, the perspective is very distorted when you are in that ship. I think it's supposed to be like, if this was, like if you were controlling small craft, I think it would be like the head of this ship, right? So if you try to change the course, you would still be... It's sort of like you are still controlling the entire ship, but it only shows like that head. So it's a little bit strange. Especially when you try to squeeze somewhere or try to do like some cool maneuvers. You will see there are some missions like that. Let's scan this. And let's hide somewhere here and try to upload it from here. Yeah, did not work. Okay. Can I actually... Yeah, it just misses. Right, that should take care of it. And now this one with the torpedo. Great, everyone is dead.
The generators are under our control now. But your ships won't be safe until we lock Bavat and his forces out of the command consoles. I've equipped your away team with holo projectors, and they're ready for the mission. And Captain, remember that you're a Klingon now. Try not to look too out of place.
Alright, let's land the ship. And we have been transformed to Klingon. All of us. Yep, not suspicious at all. Speak to Kowalk.
The objective here is simple. Find a control console and change the command codes. Then Bavat won't be able to stop us from shutting down the energy drain. There are 2 consoles. The Alpha console is staffed by an officer who might be willing to negotiate.
He won't.
The Beta console, let's just say that Commander Talk prefers fighting to talking. The soldiers here shouldn't challenge you, but be careful of the Targs. The holo emitters won't fool them. I have another task to complete. Meet me back here when you are done with the command codes.
So this is slightly confusing for the viewer. I'm thinking because I played the game before, so I know what happened, and I know that this mission is actually changed a little bit. In previous version there was specifically a section where you would find these holo emitters and you will try them on, and then that is the plan, to use holo emitters to infiltrate Klingons. But this, either I missed it or it wasn't here, like it was cut for some reason. Anyway, we have on ourselves holo emitters, which are basically like if you play D&D, it's like illusion, right? So if you pay attention, like they will occasionally blink. That's when holo emitters are being recharged or whatever. And he said that someone on the console Alpha is willing to negotiate. That is a blatant lie. I played this mission several times. No matter which Klingon we talk to or fight with, they will always end up fighting me, so yeah. As you can see, since we promoted our crew, they now have more abilities, which should be fun as well. Alright, let's go. Those Klingons should not be a problem. We should be only mindful of the docks. We can loot them blind though. Rob them blind, I guess. They will sniff us out. So it's basically like Warcraft. In Warcraft you have that in Suramar there are some NPCs that have that circle around them that can see through your bullshit. That is basically that. Only in this game there are no circles, so you can actually get fucked very easily. Okay. This seems to be a road free of Tarks, so that should be great, and it actually leads us to console Alpha. Okay, so we will actually try to negotiate. Though I'm sure it will not work, like it never did before. I see some dogs again. Oh, and I actually tried to run into one. Can we... Yeah, we can. Okay. Can we also... Yes, we can. We are a little bit daring here, but I think it worked out. Great. Great. Okay. And somewhere here should be one of those, what do you call it? Are they generals? Captains, I guess.
Captain, I've
Commander.
been monitoring your progress from the ship. You are very close to one of the control consoles. There are Klingons where you need to go. You will either need to convince them to leave their post, or find other means of getting access.
Let's try it.
The Empire will prevail!
Out of my way, soldier.
Death to the enemies of the Empire!
See? No one gets near this console, not even a miserable petak like you. Alright? So you shall be shot then, my lady. Fuse armor as well. Ow. Okay. Everyone is dead. Oh, a new fuse armor. Enable generator console.
I see your mission was successful. Excellent. Mine was as well. I have smashed the device that Bavat used to control his Doomsday machine. The planet killer is now as dangerous to him and his ships as it is to anyone else. You cannot control the storm, Captain. If you try, it will consume you. Meet me back at the ship. There is still more to do before this dark day ends and my honor is restored.
Alright. So I can actually have like two of them, but I think it would be better to just replace the current one and have like an upgrade, right? Like this one does 4.5 electrical damage, 4.8, and it has 22% chance to expose target for 9 seconds, and previous was previous I guess did not have that chance at all, which is strange. It has the same recharge time, so that's fine. Okay, let's get back to the ship. Back the way we came. I think it is the safest route. There isn't much to see on this planet, although I like these mushrooms. Oh no! Damn it! And we shot in wrong direction. Great. Mines. Yeah, see, those dogs are like tough. That's why I don't like them. And they can actually sniff you out. Alright, now let's run. I think there were no other Tarks on the way, right? Or they were like patrolling, so I should still keep my eyes peeled. Like maybe they are behind the corner or something like that. Yeah, there are some that are walking on that road. We can actually jump down here. It's not that huge damage. Everyone followed. Great. Sometimes my what would you call them? Followers. The correct term is bridge officers, right? Boths in short. And they sometimes their AI is brain dead, so they get stuck on places. Ah, Bavat is here. Let's speak to him.
You? You stumbled into my trap in the briar patch like a blind Grishnar cat. And here you are again, luring Starfleet ships to my testing grounds. The Doomsday machine will destroy them.
We will
It
see.
Create glorious, endless war and strife. And it is all possible because of you. Your naivete has been a great help to me. Thank you.
No! I will not allow you to dishonor the Empire with your thirst for blood. We face our enemies as warriors, Bavat. We do not massacre innocents with machines of death.
There are no innocents. There are only the strong and the weak.
Are you strong enough to fight your own weapon? I have destroyed the device controlling the planet killer. No one is safe.
This isn't over. Warriors, attack! Joel, Ichu!
Right back at you. Anyway, guys, I have some mines, I have some fuse armor, I have some sniper shots. Oh, everyone is dead. And a bunch of items dropped. Disruptor dual pistols.
Captain!
Ah, damn it.
I see it. Bavat's planet killer is here.
Hold on.
Maybe
Captain, Klingon.com traffic just spiked. Bavat forces have lost control of the Doomsday machine and they are scrambling all available ships to try to stop it. I have been in contact with Commander Burgess. Now that the energy drain won't affect our ships, the Starfleet task force is inbound. We need to get back into space as soon as possible. Return to your ship.
I see it. Bavat's planet killer is here. Maybe it has a weakness that we haven't found yet. We need to run a scan. Go to the navigation beacon. That should be close enough for the scan, but far enough away to keep us safe until help arrives.
Alright. To the navigation beacon, I guess. Alright. Let's speed it up a little bit. And that is the planet killer. Long range scan. Oh yeah. Yep. That's powerful. Damage report.
Structural integrity holding, sir. We're shook up, but we'll be okay.
This is one of these
Captain,
older
there's an
cutscenes
unauthorized shuttle launch.
that I was talking about.
It's Kavok. Hail coming in, sir. I'll put it on the main screen.
Stay where you are, Captain. I'll handle this.
Kavok, turn that shuttle around. You'll be killed.
My life is of no consequence, but my honor. No, I must do this. Destroying this abomination is the only way to redeem myself. Farewell, Captain.
Farewell.
Koi keles pu glod, koi puk be pu, yahbo matbo je shuvui, se machu me u. Mashu managich makochu, ni be in ma jakwo ku. Valva hefech enjo kichtak, valbumadi kupare, mashutak kumame puashuta.
accompanied by table thumping by agitated crane. I may have destroyed the moment.
I'm reading significant damage to the Doomsday machine, sir. But it's still active.
But it felt right.
We still have the Harpang torpedoes. They might be enough to finish the job. The machine's hull is solid neutronium, so targeting it won't help. We'll need to fly in front of the Doomsday machine and launch the torpedoes down that thing's throat. The fleet will be here to help distract it, but we need to be careful. If we're in front of it when it fires its anti-proton beam, we won't fare any better than that moon did.
Whew, okay. Let's destroy that Doomsday machine, I guess. Let's go into stealth. It doesn't appear to be firing yet. So let's actually fire. That did not work, I think. No, it did. No, I think I missed. No need to actually fire anything. As you can see, it's immune to all damage. And now it's going to destroy everyone. Yep. Now this is my chance. I should use basic maneuvers and shoot a hit. 20% down. Great. Now my torpedoes are being recharged and I think it will fire again. Or can I actually... I shouldn't do this, but... Yeah. No, no. Ow! My arse! Let's heal up. Yeah, and I should be waiting for evasive maneuvers to be off cooldown before I attempt anything, because I really need those to avoid all the damage. And I'm constantly in combat, so I cannot even use full impulse. No, I actually can. Fire. And now I should have a strafing run on him. Fire. Okay, that worked. One more hit and it should die. That destroyed Mundo. And it fired. Okay. Now, come here. I will avenge my friend Klingon. Destroyed. Let's take the items. Ow! Jesus. Almost died to that explosion.
Captain, Commander Burgess is patching a subspace signal through to us. The message is from Kronos, sir. Routing it to the main view screen now.
Captain, my name is Kamen. While the Empire realizes that you played a vital role in defeating a threat to both our worlds, I am afraid I must insist that you return the ship you stole immediately. I would not want to have to escalate this into something that we will both regret. The battle is over. We do not need to begin another.
Smart words.
It might be best to do what he asks, Captain. The fleet's in no condition for a prolonged fight, sir. And honestly, there's not much about the Bird of Prey specifications that Starfleet intelligence doesn't know already. We did what we came here to do. Let the Klingons have their little victory, and the fleet can take you and your crew back to your ship.
Yes, please do.
The important thing is that the Doomsday machine was destroyed. I'm sure Commander Burgess will want to congratulate you for a job well done.
Yes. Warp out. warp, not warp. And here we are. Can we drop this? Because for some reason it decided to accept like secondary mission.
Kavulk's loss is unfortunate, but he did what he believed he had to do. In the end, he died with honor. Fortunately, you were able to destroy the Doomsday device and end the threat of Bavat's weapons programs. We probably haven't seen the last of him, but at least now he's disarmed. At least as much as any Klingon, that is. And don't worry about having to return the IKS Targ to the Klingons. I don't believe that there's much about that class of bird of prey that Starfleet intelligence doesn't already know. If getting the ship back lets the Klingons think they won a small victory, I don't mind, and you shouldn't either. There are very few captains who can say they faced a threat like you did today and lived to tell the tale. Impressive work.
And we can select a reward. A few of them actually. Current logbox, that's just silly. Harping torpedo. To open this logbox, it's not like Warcraft loot boxes. It actually requires a key that has to be purchased with real monies. Torpedo, as you can see, it has like mark, right? It's mark 4. Actually, if you replay the mission on higher difficulty, you can get the higher quality item. So I'm not going to pick it up now because I would rather pick up a higher mark later. So I will just pick up something that would be useful to us right now, which is one of the shields. And all of them are about plasma resistance, but this one has 5% absorption. This one has bleed through. No, that's... I guess it has more... No, it has more shields. This one has better regeneration, and this one is like a middle ground, I guess. You know what? We are going to take this with absorption and hope for the best. And characters wise, I think I'm going to pick up Kadit Lash, so he can teach my people boarding party later. Right? We already have tractor beams, although I can use more of them. Dispersal pattern beta. I'm not going to use much of the mines. He does have launched a third one. Huh. Now let's do boarding party.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Not now. And yeah, we actually have new officer here as well. Who it should be? Aceton beam or target weapon subsystems. Reroute power to shields. We will pick this one. Again, not now. And we actually got unlocked duty officer systems. However, we did not get actual duty officers. Wait, are they for real? Initial duty officer card. I guess I got the item. No items. Okay, so that's another instance of the game being bugged. Oh man, that sucks actually. That sucks way too much. Anyway, I will be ending the episode here. In the downtime I will be equipping new stuff. I will be leveling up slightly. It will probably go into improve impulse engines again. And I will see you next time. As always, I have been Agitated Crane. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, write a comment, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.